guys, I have a tag for you. It is called the Get to Know Me tag. I was tagged by Sandy over at Let's Get Fit. Definitely check out her channel. She is one of my favorite people to watch. A funny story for you. I was looking all over for my phone because I'm like, man, I want to get this uploaded really quick. I was looking all over for it. Here I was scrolling through it, looking at any comments on YouTube or anything that I needed to answer. And it was like, I was using it as I was looking for it. So funny. Anyway, look at my dog. That seriously cannot happen. Miley, what's the matter? She seriously has a Diet Coke box on her head. What's the matter? Can you see where you're walking? Come here. Maybe you won't do that anymore, huh? Oh my God, that's so hilarious. That's so funny. She banged. Come here, Miley. Come here. Come here, Miley. Come here. Oh my goodness. That's really stuck on there, Miley. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to be laughing about that all night now. Stupid dogs. Okay. Boy, what a blooper to happen right when I'm doing this tag, right? That could not have been planned. She's going to go and get in some more trouble over there too. Okay, Get to Know Me tag. Now I can get started after it's been, what, 5 minutes already? Who knows? What are you wearing? I am wearing, this is a shirt from Maurice's that I've gotten. It's got the little thumb holes in it. I love these things. And a pair of silver jeans. Have you ever been in love? Yes, I have. I still am in love. Have you ever had a terrible breakup? Yes, I have. Actually, I was 14, I think, and I was dating a senior in high school, and he broke my heart, broke up with me. I thought we'd be married and everything, and he broke my heart. And it's funny because he is actually my sister's husband's cousin, so I see him all the time, and he has a wonderful wife, and we get along great now. So I talk to his wife all the time, and when I go to my sister's house, they're there, so it's really cool that way. How tall are you? I am 5'4", 5'3.5". In between there. I like to say 5'4" because it sounds better, you know. How much do you weigh? I weigh 224 now. Yes, 224. Any tattoos? No. My hubby doesn't like them. My sister wants me to get one with her, but I don't know. We'll see. I might get a small one. Who knows? Any piercings? I have my ears pierced, but I don't wear earrings ever. I don't know why. I just don't. OTP. That would be my hubby for sure. We were made to be together. Favorite show? I have to say I watch a lot of them. One of our favorites lately have been CSI. Criminal Minds was one of our big time favorites. We do like watching The American Race. Favorite band? I would have to say my all-time favorite band would have to be Kiss. And I do like anything from the 80s too, like Poison, Nelson, those kind of 80 bands, the long hair bands that are, I think, the best rock and roll bands around ever. Something you miss? I miss my grandbabies. My grandbabies are in Texas, so I terribly miss them a lot. Favorite song? Sandy, you have my favorite song. It's by Pink and it's What About Us. I love that song. Ever since I heard it, I loved it. How old are you? I am 49 years old. 49. What's your zodiac sign? Scorpio. Quality you look for in a partner. That would definitely be, the first things I always looked for is kindness, has to love animals, obviously. Has to be nice to animals, and he has to love kids. Those are the biggest qualities for me. But kindness is probably the biggest one that I look for. I don't want a mean man. I had to look it up because I couldn't remember. It was the one where it says your body is the baggage you must carry through life. The more excess baggage you have, the shorter the trip, which is definitely true. So that's why I need to get moving now. Favorite actor? So I would have to say Julia Roberts because I've always loved her in almost every movie I've seen her in. Favorite color? Like a teal, purple. Both of those work. Loud or soft music? Both. I have to be in the mood for loud music. Usually that's when I'm driving. I love listening to loud music when I'm driving. And I love listening to, if you have not ever heard of Yanni, Y-A-N-N-I, I love listening to that kind of music when I'm just kind of chilling and relaxing, because it is really relaxing music and there's no words to it at all, so you don't even have to sing along or think. Where do you go when you're sad? Well, back in the day when I used to have little tiny babies and I didn't have a car, when Corey got home from work, I would take my little scooter that I had and I would drive around the lake, and that would really just clear my mind and make me happy. So that's what I would do then. Now I really don't get sad. I can go whenever I want to. I can come home whenever I want to. I can do whatever I want. I really, I'm not really that sad, and just makes me sad when I don't see the babies, and then I just watch YouTube videos and it makes me happy. So yeah, I'm not really sad a whole ton. How long does it take you to take a shower? I'd say 20 minutes, maybe. How long does it take you to get ready? Probably 20 minutes. Have you ever been in a physical fight? No, not really. I've been in a pushing fight, but not actually throwing fists or anything like that. Turn on, I would have to say a turn on for me is watching a man with his family, or watching a family and they're doing something fun and the man is treating his wife respectfully and opening doors for her and just being kind. Turn off when somebody hits somebody else, hits an animal, hits a child, for sure. Those kind of things are completely no-go for me. It's like, nope, sorry. Yelling. Oh my gosh, I hate yelling with a passion. My daughter-in-law knows this all too well. She can be a yeller, and her and I have gotten into many spats over yelling. I don't feel there's any need for it. So yeah, we kind of argue about that a little bit. She's gotten much better though. She's gotten much better. Reasons I joined YouTube. The first major reason I joined was because I wanted to record my journey, and I wanted my kids and grandkids to be able to see this and see how I did and learn about me, because who knows, you never know how long you're going to be on this earth, and I could die tomorrow and my grandbabies wouldn't know who I am. Now they get a little taste of who I am. They can watch me whenever they want to, and I think it's just wonderful. And now the reason I'm here still, besides that, is because I've been making wonderful friends here. I have wonderful support, and I have people who care. And I never thought I'd find that on YouTube. I thought I was amazed. I was completely amazed that I had 50 subscribers, let alone now I think I'm up to almost 700 subscribers. And it still amazes me every day that people want to watch me and are motivated by me at all. Seriously, she's got her head stuck in the box again. She got it out this time though, because I ripped the box. Sorry. Okay, but yeah, I'm here still because you guys are motivating to me, and I love it. I love recording videos, and I have a blast at it. So it's something I want to keep doing. Fears. The number one thing I fear is one of my children passing away, or grandchildren. That would be the worst thing ever for me, and or my husband. So somebody that close to me dying is just not fun. It's not a fun situation. A family member dying would probably have to be the number one on my list, and then getting sick and dying, that would be number two on my list. Last thing that made you cry. Actually, the very last thing that made me cry, I watched a movie this afternoon. Was it this afternoon or yesterday? I think it was this afternoon, called The Christmas Prince, I think it was. It is on Netflix. If you have not seen it, it's such a cute movie. And it was happy tears, kind of crying, but it made me cry. So Christmas Prince on Netflix. Last book that you read. Oh my gosh. It was a horrible, horrible book. I couldn't even finish reading the first part of the book because it was so, so, so sad. Okay, it was called One Among Us, and it's by Paige Dearth, Dearth. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but it's by Paige Dearth. And it's horrible. Oh my gosh, I'm still working on trying to finish it, but it's about this young girl who is, I think, 13 or so, who was kidnapped and put into the prostitute ring kind of thing and sold. And she meets up with this really little boy who's like 4 or 5 years old, who is also in this ring. And it's just, I couldn't even read some parts of it. It was just horrible. So that is the last book I've read. And I don't know if I'll be able to finish it, guys. It's just, I can't even explain it. It's just horrible, horrible. But it's a good book. I mean, it is a good book. I'm not done with it totally yet, but it like keeps you reading because you want to find out if they make it out alive, and it's just. But that's the last book I've read. The last person you talked to, my son Nicholas was the last person I talked to. Relationship with the last person that you text. That would have been my friend. Both I texted last in my weight loss group. I'm sorry, you can hear my dog barking. I have her upstairs in her kennel because I'm not up there to watch her. Shelly and Stephanie, the 2 nurses that I talk about all the time, that was the last people I've texted. And we are just best friends. They both live in Indiana and I'm here, and so we text back and forth and keep each other on this weight loss journey. Favorite food? I would have to say Funyuns, guys. One of my favorite foods. Funyuns, Doritos, anything salty like that. Oh. Place you want to visit? I've always told my husband I want to visit Ireland. I've always wanted to visit Ireland, and I think Sandy had the same answer. Sandy, you and I may have to go to Ireland alone if the guys don't go. So yeah, I've always wanted to visit there. My mother-in-law went there, and I got to see pictures, and it's like, wow. I really want, and I don't want to visit like the regular visiting places. I want to go to where people live, little towns, somewhere off the beaten path kind of thing. That's what I'd like to do. Do you have a crush? I've always had a crush. It was on my hubby, always. Last time you kissed someone? Oh, I think that would have been, trying to think if I kissed my son last or my husband last. One of those two. I think it was my son, actually. Last time you were insulted. I remember the very last time I was insulted clearly. I have not been insulted since then, but it was at a hotel. I was at the front desk working night audit. I was a night auditor there at the hotel, and there was a very drunk man who, by chance, was a doctor. He happened to be a doctor, and he had a drinking problem. Obviously, he was able to work, or maybe they didn't know of his drinking problem. I don't know. But my manager did call the company and told them that he was no longer allowed back for what he did to me. But it's a long, long story. I can't even go through it all. But he accused me of being a woman, as he called it. And women don't know how to do anything. And just on and on, all about women and how he thinks women suck. That was the last time I was insulted. Favorite flavor of sweets? Caramel. Hands down, caramel. What instruments do you play? I don't play any instruments. I just never had an interest really in instruments. I do love singing though. I've always loved singing. I always took choir class in school. Favorite piece of jewelry? I don't have it on right now because I took it off, take a shower, and I forgot to put it back on. It was my necklace with all my grandbabies' names on it. And then my wedding ring that I finally fit it, guys. And now it's getting a little bit too big, so I'm worried now I'm going to lose it because it's too big. But I don't want to get it resized yet until I'm down to my goal weight because, it's expensive to do that. So I'm going to wait and be patient. Last sport you played? I would have to say, it's a sport. Skiing is the last thing I've done sport-wise. I think downhill skiing. It was many, many years ago, but I think that's the last thing besides walking. That would be the last thing. I never played sports in school. Never liked it. Never got into it. Last song that you sang. Oh, I know what that one is. On the way home from the grocery store just a little bit ago, Hotel California. I love that song by the Eagles. I love that song too. One of my favorite songs, old time songs. Favorite chat up line? I don't really have one. I'm a shy person, and I did make the call to my husband, but it was like a really odd thing. I usually would never do that. I'm shy. I was always shy all through school, never had a whole lot of friends. I had like 2 friends all through high school, and my best friend, I pretty much lived at her house, and her brother is the one that I dated that broke my heart. So yeah, I'm really shy. I don't do that kind of thing. I'm a good girl, you know. Have you ever used it? I have used it on my husband. I don't know what it was that made him go out with me, but I just asked him to go out with me, and we went roller skating. Our first date was roller skating. It was kind of fun. And ever since then, we were like inseparable. He called me after that, and we've been together ever since, and we hung out every single day. Last time you hung out with anyone? Oh, man, it's been a while. The last time I think I hung out with anyone were my 2 friends that I told you about from Indiana. I actually traveled to Indiana. No, after that, my friend came here. One of the nurses came here. She spent a week at our house. She actually stayed down here in my basement for the week and had her daughter with, and we went out and we did all sorts of walking and stuff. So that was probably about the last time I actually hung out with anyone besides my husband and son. And, like family members I would hang out with and stuff like that. Okay, who should answer these questions next? I would like to tag Melissa from Melissa Recovers, Mel over at Mel's Weight Loss Journey, Tracy over at The Way I See It, Gazelle from Gazelle Beyond the Scale Weight Loss Journey, and then Barry Hughes. So I'm going to tag you guys. If you guys don't want to do it, that's fine. But I enjoy watching all of these channels, and I'll link them all down below. There's other ones that I would love to tag too, but I know they've been really, really busy, and I don't know if they would really have time to do it. But anybody who wants to do it, go ahead and do it. That is it for right now. Wow. My dogs are acting stupid, as usual. So we will see you guys for my what I ate. Bye-bye.